In this video, I'm going to show you how to put away a large family tent and show you that it really is very simple, quick and easy, even with one person. So the first thing you need to do when you're packing down your tent is make sure you've left nothing inside, so any sleeping bags or any of your equipment, but also check that your tent doesn't have any internal pole structures. The next thing to do, make sure all the doors are open, so when you pack down the tent, it doesn't form a vacuum and all the air can get out. So the first step is to take out all the guy lines and make sure you tie them away. If you don't tie them away when you try and pitch the tent next time, the guy lines can get all tangled. So that's the guy lines down. If you're taking your tent down in really windy conditions, you can leave your guy lines or some of your guy lines in to make sure the tent doesn't blow around too much or blow away. But if it's not windy, that is the easiest way. And in this tent, I've left the front guy lines in because they help hold the front of the porch up, so they will be the very last thing to come out. So the next step is taking out the poles. On this tent we have little clips on the side. Undo the clips. And we take the poles out, starting with the one at the back. The reason you do that is, as the tent collapses, it pushes all the air out the front of the tent, so you'll get no air trapped. Always remember to push the poles out to a point rather than trying to pull them, because the elastic can snag, so push them as far as you can, then pull them out and fold them. We've got a little bit of a breeze today, so as I was taking the poles out, I actually left them inside the sleeve until they were all down, and that just prevented any wind blowing into the tent and inflating it. So once the tent was down, I then went down and pushed the poles out. So the next step is going to be folding up and rolling the tent. So you're going to be folding your tent this way to the same width as the bag that it's going into. Once it's all folded, squeeze out as much air as you can, and then we're going to roll it and put it in the bag, and job done. So that's how easy it is to take down a family tunnel tent. The same principles apply no matter the size of the tent. If you've got an inflatable or air tent, the same principles apply to an extent, but you need to make sure you get all the air out of the inflatable tubes before you pack the tent away, because that will massively reduce the pack size. As you can see, this tent came with the Hi Gear Easy Pack bag, where the bag is essentially wrapped around the tent. Your tent may not do, but if you follow the same process of rolling and all the stuff we did, then you'll get your tent back into your bag for sure. I hope that's been helpful. There's loads more videos like this on our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching and happy camping.